This is a preview of Owen Hannay's American Marketing Association presentation. DFW AMA fact sheet. He founded Slingshot, which developed the first HTML banner on the web in 1995. Slingshot is a full-service agency with a holistic approach that seamlessly joins on and offline media.
The web is pretty well established. I'd be surprised if anybody in the audience isn't using it to some degree. The question is how, and then one of the things that I really want to focus on is are you using it as part of your marketing planning process? Because there's an enormous amount of information there. And what we find is that it exists in a silo somewhere in a lot of cases and really doesn't get used as part of the marketing planning process. And the web is a great environment. It's a real world environment where you can look at messaging, you can look at what people are saying about your brand organically, and use that to help inform what you're doing from a marketing planning standpoint and how you're going to go to market in the future.
The web seems daunting to many small companies. How do you take them into it without them feeling overwhelmed?
Well, the web is daunting in a lot of ways, but it's also not that different from traditional advertising and marketing as it relates to the communication piece. I think you've got to separate the technology from the communication, and once you do that, communicating online is just the same as it is communicating through broadcast media or any other media that everybody in the audience is going to be familiar with. So I think separating those two, and I think there's a tendency to get confused between the technology and what you're trying to accomplish with the technology. And so I think that the daunting side is the technology stuff, and I think if we can focus on the communication side and focus on sort of how we're doing from a marketing planning standpoint and an advertising planning standpoint, and how are we communicating with the end user or customer, and let the technology sort itself out. And there are plenty of very smart people that can help with that.